VPC reporter Rebecca Kirby here. Joining me now is five-time self-proclaimed VPC world champion Ignacio Martinez. Spandex Moose recently claimed that you were one bad match away from sleeping in a tent behind Walmart. How do you respond to these allegations?
First of all, let me say one thing and one thing clearly. Spandex Moose, clearly a Canadian, coming to our beautiful shores, desolating it with their terrible verbiage about me living in the back of a Walmart in a tent. Let me tell you something, Rebecca. I will never live in the back of a Walmart in a tent. You will never see me in the back of any Walmart in any kind of tent. Mark my words, you can say that, mark that for the future. Never in a tent, ever.
Art Crow has been nipping at your heels and have come as close to defeating you as they have ever come in a previous round. How do you plan to keep them at bay?
Rebecca, I'm gonna do the same thing you do with any bird. I'm gonna get a shotgun, and that's why you and me, we are gonna be in a shotgun ladder match. You, me, in the ring, ladder in the middle of the ring, 12-gauge shotgun suspended in the air. That's just the way I do it here, and that's the way we do it in America. And if they don't like that, there's only one thing they can do. They can try, and they can try again. But if you keep trying and you keep failing, you must disconnect that call and try again. Don't laugh at my catchphrase, bro.
What do you say to those like Dappersaurus and Obvious Corruption who claim that you won't have the ability to maintain this unorthodox style for the rounds to come?
You know what I say? I say that they think too lowly of Ignacio Martinez. It isn't Martinez to the minimum, it is Martinez to the max. And that is why I will destroy each and every one of them. I'm gonna go to their homes, find where they live, find their people, and find out what their weakness is. And then I will exploit it like I always have, and I always will, Rebecca.
You were in a multi-man tag match teaming with Idealistic Mystics and Dead Specters. What happened there?
First of all, I want to apologize. Dead Specters, Idealistic Mystics, we joined that tag match thinking that there would be no landmines. And that landmine showed up out of nowhere. Why I decided to body slam both of you into those separate landmines when I knew clearly that the first one was there? Sand in my eye. I apologize, and we'll fight together again at SummerMania.
Very nice, very nice. You recently returned from your excursion in Japan. Reports say that you were forced to leave the country after a fatal three-way against the Southern Demon and Young Sullivan. Can you tell us what took place?
Let me just say that, first of all, it's a tragedy what happened to that deer. No one wanted that to happen, let alone me. I love nature. Everyone knows that about Ignacio Martinez. Martinez loves nature. What I blame is why did he dodge my clothesline so that I accidentally clotheslined Bambi? That's the real tragedy. Why did the Japanese Federation I went and fought with have me fight a match at a campground anyway? I got body slammed into a bonfire. My apologies to you too, though, Bambi. You're always in my heart. And I got one last thing to say to you, Rebecca, and I got one last thing to say to those listening at home. We all know that I have government contacts and insights at the Pentagon. Everyone knows this. I'm always talking about it. Well, guess what? I recently got some information. Crab Rangoons in the files. And Navy in the files. Garbage Gang, oh, you know they're in the files. This is a landmark total revelation for the whole world to see now. And now you know, and now the world is aware. So that's why at WrestleSlam Spectacular, it's gonna be all of us, fatal four-way for the championship. Be there. Hey, you get back here! I'm gonna get you so hard. Hey, what? Ah!